What's up, YouTube? Top 16 deck profile from U.S. Nationals here. What's your name and what'd you do today?
Quinton Brown. I got top 16 with Dragon Link.
Awesome. You have a deck profile? We want to see it.
Yes, sir. So I played, like I said, I played Dragon Link. I played the Rose Engine, so Red Rose, Rocks Rose, Babies, Collapse and Wyvern Buster, Tracer, 2 Tracers, 1 Recharger, 1 Synchron, Abs Router, and I played Brave cards. They're really crazy today. 3 Enchantress, Foolish, just the same ratio. Griffin, 3 Right, Faithful, and Dracoback. And then with these, I also played the Illusion Engine, so Illusion Chaos and Illusion Souls. So all this deck list is from Jose Ornelas, really. I was playing Dusty like 3 days before the event. He bodied me, and I picked up the deck on Friday and decided to pick it up and play it because it was just like Dusty wasn't strong enough against hand traps. Played Snow for hand traps. I played 3 Gamma, Driver, 3 Ash, 3 Nib, and 3 Veiler. And then these were the kind of changes I made to his list. Was I knew I'm not better than most other Dragon Link players, so I needed unfair cards in that matchup. So I decided to play 1 Token Collector and 2 Droll. I also feel like instead of playing the 3rd Droll, I play Token Collector because once you get a top cut, if you know your opponent's playing Sorcerer, you can just send Token Collector. And then Droll, which is good for like Mirror, and then also just like Flunderies can kind of be a matchup sometimes. Just a card that says Past Return is really good. Spells, 3 Droplet, followed by 3 Quick Launch, 3 Chaos Space, Ravine, Boot, and Rock and Basil. I played 51 cards. We were at 50 cards right before a little bit, and we decided just to throw in the 3rd effect Veiler just because like playing 2 of it just didn't seem smart. And math doesn't really matter in Yu-Gi-Oh right now because every deck's just really strong. For my side deck, decided to play Red Reboot, 3 Eradicator. Never really came up. Cited it in a lot, I just never drew it. Basically, the theory is just like you call spells, because one of the things that beats your board is Dark Ruler, but also just kind of plays around like Mine, things like that. It's just a Mine out too as well. 3 Cosmic, instead of Twin and Lightning Storm, you decided to play 3 Cosmic. You decided going first, so it's good, it's decent in the mirror, and then going second, you just need it for like anti-spell and unfair cards like that. 3 Dark Ruler for other combo decks, because this card basically just lets you play through the board afterwards, and Beastly Calamity stuff and things like that. The other two Token Collectors, just to respect Source Soul. I figure there should be a lot of Source Soul at the event. It's one of those decks that people kind of go to, that kind of favor, and it's really strong, so people play it a lot. It has a lot of hand traps, so I just respect it a little bit. Illegal Knight, never sided it. Walter told me to play it as like the 15th side deck card, just for the case, just because I play against a lot of back row decks. You kind of trade 2 for 1, and maybe work out in that scenario. But I didn't play any back row decks, so it never came up. The 3rd Droll for sided in versus like Mirror and every other deck. It's not like Source Soul. It's really strong. And then I sided a Scarlight. Going into like events like this, you just want to make sure if your deck doesn't have like a way to win in time, to just have a way. Just because like there are a lot of situations when like when you're like on the bubble basically, and you need to win, and so it's really strong. You just don't want to lose games because like other decks do have like cards like Masquerade. You want to have your own card, so I would always side it in if I thought we were getting close, just to make sure I had a way to win. Extra deck, Appaloosa. So like I said, I picked up this deck Friday. We're still like learning it throughout the tournament. So in the beginning of the tournament, I was making Appaloosa a lot, and I was still winning, but it wasn't like the right play. So, but it was really strong. Unicorn for IP, because you need to be able to spin back Fallen Valbash, or it'll nuke your board. Romulus or Ravine, IP. So once I kind of figured out the deck a little bit more, basically my inboard would be like Borland, IP, Baron with like Snow and Graveyard. So basically you get 2 Snows, and then you get a Unicorn, so it's just enough interactions to like kind of take everybody's cards. I decided to play Gloomy. It was really strong, just to link climb into Access Code more than anything else. In the mirror, you can take Tracer and make Hulk. Hulk, card needs to be banned, card's just too strong still. Striker, Pisty. So now I guess like in this deck, this card's like really important. You make it almost every game. When like in the other Dragon Link build, you didn't make it as much, but it's really good because like basically you use one of the Tracers to make Hulk, and then when you do your combo, you just make sure you bring the Tracer back. Borland, like I said at the beginning of the tournament, I just wasn't making this card ever until like day 2, and I kind of like understood like how to play the deck, and then I started making this card a lot more.
Is this the strongest card in the game right now?
I think Hulk's still the strongest card in the game. I think when you're deck building, you need to know how you're going to beat this card, but I didn't make it as much as I probably should have. Synchro-wise, Baron, card's crazy. Hot Red, card's crazy. Savage, I didn't make this card as much, but it's pretty good. I probably just wasn't playing it correctly. Chaos Ruler, still card's pretty crazy. It's probably like he said, probably in the top 5 to be honest. And then Riser to Send Snow, and then Access Code. And that rounds out my side and extra. Give a shout out to Epic Cards and Games, my sponsors. Shout outs to Jose Ornelas. Like I said, he whooped me into playing this deck, and then also most of the deck list is just his. Shout out to everybody I tested with: Mark, Anthony, Eric, Miguel, everybody in San Antonio. Shout out to my wife Leslie, and that's it, man.
All right, congrats, dude.
Appreciate it, man.